I actually like XSplit. They listen to us. They now have a timer on how long you've been recording. They probably watch my videos.
That would be kind of cool if they did.
That would be really cool. Because, like, I record with XSplit all the time, and my main complaint is forgetting to set a timer. And in the newest update, they actually added a timer. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
I was actually once reached out by someone from a very popular game developing company.
Oh, really?
Yeah. About fixing a glitch that I had found in their game.
Oh.
The same glitch, which is pretty
your
much
channel to explode.
Yes. The Just Shakes the Beats animation glitch.
That actually makes sense now that I think about it.
Actually, that's not the only time it's happened.
Wait, seriously?
It's also happened... Yeah, it's also happened with a different game.
Oh. Which game was that?
You probably haven't heard of it. It's a mobile game called Lenota.
I've heard about it, but I've never played it.
It's such an awesome game. But I found a glitch where, you know, there's 4 difficulties per song.
Yeah.
If you select the easiest difficulty, and it'll show your high score for that one, right?
Yeah.
If you then tap all 4 difficulties at the exact same time, if you get it right, it'll show the hardest difficulty, but show the score from the ultra difficulty. Whilst that doesn't actually impact the actual high score for that difficulty, it's pretty cool. Like, for example, there's only one level 16 song in the entire game, and I've managed to take a screenshot of that with the high score registering as 1 million, which is a perfect score.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because I have got 1 million on the level 6 version. I believe on that game the highest level I've got 1 million on is 11, which I was pretty proud of.
Wow. Wow.
And I'm probably bragging at this point.
Well, even if you're bragging, it still makes for decent content.
Yeah.
This is kind of an interview at this point.
Yeah. And one of the big achievements that I've got is, at one point, on the iOS global leaderboards, guess what rank I was at one point?
What rank?
Note that I was only this high because I was early to an update where they added new songs, so I got higher scores quicker, right?
Right.
I was 12th.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually insane.
I'm gonna really quickly check on my position now. Just letting the game load. It's loading faster than Don't Starve Together, Rebel.
Well, Don't Starve Together with what happened. I kind of don't expect it to.
Of course. Menu, stats. So right now, the highest possible score you can get total, like total score, as in all your high scores added together, is, I believe, 456 million.
Oh my god.
My current total score is 448,433,626.
Whoa.
Loading up the OS leaderboards now. If they will load. Huh. That's weird. Well, last time I checked, I was 25th. Last time I checked, I was 25th. Oh, they've loaded.
Huh.
And I'm currently, well, first of all, how many people have gotten the perfect 456 million? Oh wow, 2 people have done it.
2 people?
Yeah. One of my friends is in 10, which is impressive. The composer of 2 of the songs in one of the other games that I play is in 15. And I'm in 26. Which I think is pretty good. But the surprising thing is the number of charts that I've actually gotten a million on. There are 456 charts, hence 456 million total high score possible. I've only gotten a million on 51.
So, you've only got 1,050,000. What rank did you get on that one?
1 million is the highest score possible on any chart.
How'd you get 151 over that?
So basically, 51 of the 456 different charts, I've gotten a bit. The rest I haven't. But my total high score is 448 million odd.
Okay.
As of right now, I've got a spreadsheet of all my high scores because I'm trying to focus on improving most of them. So if I open, scroll down all the way to the bottom. Lowest high score on any chart is currently 832,590. And the total number of charts below 900,000 is 12.
Okay.
Currently it's saying 13, but I know for a fact that I recently got... Oh no! It's 11 because 2 of these I know that I got over 900,000 on recently.
And how difficult is the game itself, actually?
That depends on the difficulty level. It goes up to 15 except for 1 level 16 charts.
Okay.
Anything below 10 I would consider easy to intermediate.
Okay. So it just varies depending on difficulty level. Kind of like if, I know you're probably tired of people comparing to this. It's kind of somewhat similar in ranking style as, say, the game Osu.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And also, sorry for comparing it to that. It's just the only comparison that I could really make, because that's
It's
really
fine.
That's literally the only actual style beat game I really play, so.
Yeah.
Other than Guitar Hero, though, but.
So I'm going to send an unlisted video that I recorded some time ago of a level 14 chart, which I've been trying to get an all combo one for ages, but I've not managed to do it. So, sending it now.
Okay, do you want me to record, have this recorded or no?
Nah, don't worry. It's a YouTube video anyway.
That's true.
That I recorded a while back.
And YouTube, you have obviously seen that I have permission now, so you can't copyright claim me.
No. But note that this is a YouTube video, so
True.
hopefully it doesn't class as like it's a duplicate upload, as I've already uploaded it, even if it is unlisted.
Okay. I might have to upload these two in two different segments, as in like half of it being the game, half of it being the interview-based thing, kind of, really. Sorta.
Oh, you're still recording?
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, I'm at...
Yeah, I think 2 parts would be probably useful.
Yeah. Plus, I have more content now. Because really that's what we're...
Quick notes.
Yeah?
The song is copyrighted.
Okay. So all I have to do is mute the song.
Yeah.
Okay.
However, I didn't get a claim over it. It gets claimed, but the most that can happen is either ads get put on my videos, the revenue goes to the creator of the music, or they get detailed statistics, something like that.
Okay.
So
I'll play it anyway.
that's pretty much. That's one of the two things that they'll do. One of those two things, I think.
So, okay, this is a bit confusing for me. Do you have to click depending on where the corresponding notes are?
The white ones you have to click, the blue ones you have to catch, the blue ones with lines coming off them you have to hold, and the green and red ones are flicks.
Okay. So that just brings
And you have to, yes. Yeah, the moving circle is pretty much the biggest challenge giver.
Okay.
And you have to hit them when they hit the edge of the circle.
Okay, so I might actually give this a chance.
It's like something like $2 or something, maybe a bit more.
That ain't bad at all.
But there's a lot of songs. Most of the songs are in expansion chapters, which I believe are $5 each. And there are something like 15 of them to buy.
Okay. That's actually insanely interesting.
However, the story mode is free.
Okay.
So, like, unlike some of the other rhythm games that you'll see out there, you don't have to pay for half the story.
Okay, so it gives you the full story for free. It's just the others you have to pay for. Okay, I actually really like that.
Full story. However, the story isn't complete yet. They're only up to chapter 4.
Okay.
And
I mean, I don't mind if
story mode updates are actually really slow, like only one per year. And according to that, we'd be due for chapter 5 probably within the next few months.
Okay. So
the latest update, standard updates usually add one expansion pack, which usually adds 5 songs. However, the latest update only added one song to the first chapter, which is free. Expansion chapter A is free and currently has 8 songs.
Okay.
The story mode, you have 3 songs in chapter 0, 8 songs in chapter 1, 6 in chapter 2, 6.5 in chapter 3, because there's one big song which is actually split up into 2 for 2 different levels. There's a lot of people who are under the notion that the second one of these 2 levels is actually a second version of the song from the first, but no, they're actually 2 halves of one longer song. And then chapter 4 has, I believe, 6 songs. That's also where the level 16 song is.
Okay. I'm extremely interested in this now. I might actually have a new game to play on my free time. Other than the random live streams that I do.
Yeah.
And by random, I mean delayed.
It's on iOS and Android. Android version, I believe, is free, but there's ads and you have to pay for beyond chapter 3. So
that's the one thing that Apple has free.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
I believe Apple is better value, and in the latest update, along with the new song that they added this thing where you get 5 chances a day where you watch an ad and it'll give you a random chart from a chapter you don't have.
Oh. Watch it be
but you don't get to choose what song it is. You also don't get to choose what chart it is. Like, it could be the easy one, it could be the hard one.
Okay.
And you only get 1 play on it. And you get to do this 5 times per day. So it's basically how you play songs that you don't have.
Okay, that's actually extremely interesting.
However, I don't have that feature because I've got all the chapters.
I don't have that feature either because I have an Android. I mean, Android, I still say, is superior to Apple, but is a matter of preference. But
for phones, I completely agree. But for iPad, I believe iPads are better than Android tablets.
Okay,
but that's pretty much.
I will.
iPads are pretty much the only thing Apple does good.
Pretty much, like their computers, as Metro has stated several times. If you weren't there for that live stream, please be sure to check it out. But totally not a shameless plug there. But yeah, because like one thing that I do like more about Android than Apple is that with everything on Apple is pretty much pay for, or else you have to go through a series of ton of different things to get it in. Like recently, one of my favorite game studios came out with Eternal Sennia Hydrangea Over the Rain, and it's a free-to-play game, and it's on Android and I think iOS. I'm not entirely sure on that one, but it's a free-to-play game, and I've played the first part of the game on my computer, which is currently on Steam, gonna try to see if I can find it. It is... No, it's not on here. But yeah, you get where I'm getting at.
Yeah.
And with beat maps especially, they're usually pretty costly for everything, which is actually what I do like about what this one sounds like at the moment.
What I'm currently trying to do is I'm looking through all my Lenota High scores, and I'm trying to see if there's any charts, any pairs of charts in which the scores are exactly 1 point apart. I've found several pairs where the scores actually match, and there's even a set of 3 songs with identical scores. But I'm yet to find any with exactly 1 point difference. I found one with 2 points difference, but not 1.
Okay. I seriously need a new chair.
Difference of 6 there. See a difference of 6 there as well. See a difference of 9. There's a perfect match there. Another perfect match. Difference of 5. Perfect match. Yeah, now we're approaching where it's gonna start going down faster. Oh, there's a difference of 7 though, and a perfect match. Oh god, there's a triple. 3 different songs on exactly 995,207.
I'm guessing that's extremely rare to get.
Yeah, I can only see 2 triples in my score set.
Oh wow.
The other is at 998,400.
Okay.
So yeah.
And so
I was always getting pretty excited when I found doubles, but now I've seen quite a lot of them. But now I've seen triples, I'm getting excited again.
Wait, I mean that's kind of with any beat map game. Like you strive extremely difficult, especially in things like this. Like, because you play just shapes and beats for the most part on your channel, but you also play a lot of Terraria and Tetris and just many other different variations on beat maps. And to get 3 of the same score on different areas is just extremely impressive.
Yeah, I would say it is. Now, where I'm looking at, the scores have dropped well below 990,000, which means we are very unlikely to see any more perfect matches.
Okay.
But still looking, just in case. I think I noticed one where there was 912,000 some time ago, but I think one of the scores got upgraded when I got a new high score on it.
I never actually knew you played Dancing Line.
Dancing Line is dead to me, pretty much.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like, it's getting old, they've added terrible songs. Oh, I found a difference of 4. They're both level 15 songs, which is quite surprising. One of them's on 912,232, the other is on 912,228. So, it's quite interesting.
Okay, I just recently got a message in my chat asking if you like Shakespeare by Jen, because, yeah.
I'm not really into that sort of stuff, to be honest, no.
I mean, that's kind of understandable. Like, we all have our different, all of us have different tastes in what we like, and so I didn't exactly know, but like I kind of had a feeling, judging of what you mostly talk about and how you formulate your words. In other words,
Yeah.
I'm just saying that was not supposed to be taken as an insult, guys.
What the hell am I looking at?
I don't know. I can't see.
Look in the off-topic section of the NBR server.
Okay.
That is a lot of hats.
Are you even supposed to be able to do that?
I don't know. Apparently it was spoilers for the next update, I don't know.
What? Why? What is the point in that?
If I ever play Terraria after the update comes out, I am totally doing that and nobody can stop me.
I will be doing this. I mean, I used to play Terraria in the past, and I used to be extremely good at it. But
I've never been that great, but I found it fun anyway.
like I beat the. So you know the Castle Guardian, right? How he's like a one-shot kill to you.
Yeah, the Dungeon Guardian.
Yeah.
I know those.
I beat him on an iPad.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that took a while to do though.
I can imagine.
An iPad is one of the hardest things to learn on. And, like, because when I first got it, my friend was like, okay, can you spend about $5 so we can get this game? And, like, I was sharing my account with, like, 5 different people at the time, and I'm like, yeah, I guess we can. And, like, 3 of them asked, so I'm just like, okay, yeah, I'll get it for you. And then I buy it. I actually download it to try it, and I was immediately hooked right after I started playing for about a minute. And that's where it got me.
I remember learning about the game from one of my cousins, and for a long time I had zero interest, and then I thought, 2D Minecraft. Let's give it a go.
Yeah, except it's not exactly 2D Minecraft, because there's a lot more to it than just that. Like, it's surprising.
Yeah, it is pretty much 2D, but at the same time, it's got so much more than Minecraft will probably ever have.
Yeah, I mean, like, yes, Minecraft and the newer ones are adding more and more items, like with the recent events of phantoms, bows.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, not to mention my modded server, which is just mod, but it's more mod than Minecraft.
Yeah.
I have like 30 mods in one world. It's insane, but
But then Terraria mods like Calamity as well.
yeah. I've actually been watching some of your Calamity Terraria mods, and I'm on my other account. I use my school account for the most part, because yeah, school is weird with my account, and so yeah. But yeah, I have been watching it, and I'm currently on the I think I'm on your 4th Calamity mod expert video.
Right, so
And-
yeah, episode 4.
Yeah. Which
I
is...
still have the world, but due to pretty much having no motivation to play Terraria, the series is currently on hold.
Yeah, I've noticed that, because your last one was 2 months ago, which I understand. I have taken year-long breaks before, and people have got mad at me for it. They're like...
I have had someone get mad over Just Shapes and Beats Architecture Contathlon
Yeah, I think,
day 2.
I think you've mentioned that before, And I tried
Yeah, I
watching
did at
it.
one point.
I tried watching it, but like there's so much going on that I just could not understand what was happening.
When people get eliminated, the number of contestants will reduce, and it'll get easier to see what's going on. Plus, there'll be some events where each individual contestant will take a turn in some.
Okay. And is it kind of like the Nitro server where it's more random chance than skill, or is it kind of a combination of both?
It's completely random. Like, the events happen, you don't know what's going to happen.
Okay,
Like,
so it's...
There's no way to pre-record to make it so one person wins. Like, that can't actually be done.
Okay, so it's basically like a random number generator.
Pretty much. And then it keeps it interesting knowing that there's different characters. Like, there's loads of people who do this sort of thing with just coloured stick figures. It's a real thing, and someone who does it is approaching 100,000 subscribers.
Oh my gosh. Do you know the channel name, or...?
Jack Spiro. They don't do the Alxathlons anymore, but they do basic marble races with different colours and stuff like that, and it's somewhat entertaining if you wouldn't constantly abuse magenta.
So it's Jack...
Spiro, S-P-E-R-O.
Jack Sparrow.
I haven't checked his subscriber count in a while.
Is it just a standard blue background with his name and a blue green ball?
Yes, that's it.
90,276.
Yeah, so nearly 100,000.
Yeah, really close to it. And
Last time I checked, he was on like 85,000.
okay, so he's... When was the last time you checked?
Probably quite a while ago. I probably don't think he's going to hit 100,000 in the next month.
Okay, so he's not going to be like Sugar Cat and hit like thousands every day.
Nah, it's not going to be like that.
Well, not every day.
I remember when I was. I once gained like a few hundred subscribers in the space of one day. That was pretty much when the first animation glitch videos came out.
Actually,
it literally skyrocketed my channel from 500, just under 500, to about 1,500 within the space of a week.
It was
and has been growing ever since.
It was the Termination Shock one, wasn't it?
Termination Shock was the first one to come out, I believe, but it was Final Boss which really sent it going.
Yeah, I think...
I pretty much uploaded like the first 10 in the same day.
Where is Final Boss at? It is... It's the third one that came out that really started it.
But yeah, but since then, Final Boss for months on end was the most viewed video on my channel, but in the past couple of weeks or so, it's actually been dethroned by New Game,
which currently has 168,000 views.
Yep.
That is, like, if I got that much, especially since, like, you told me how quickly that happened, I would literally have a heart attack.
Yeah, I was so shocked when I believe I uploaded Final Boss, went to bed, was on 470 subscribers or something. I uploaded Final Boss and a bunch of others, then went to bed. And then the next day I woke up and I was on 550 something, I think.
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh my god, what have I just found?
I just found a YouTube gold mine.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like,
It's literally simple. How to start off your YouTube channel completely is you find something people will want to watch, and apparently the Just Shapes and Beats animation glitch was exactly that.
Like, I have noticed that, like, especially with Long Live the New Fresh, that one has currently 61K, which might actually, no, Cool Friends will potentially be the next one for.
I can check what's third right now.
Wouldn't it be in your most popular?
Yeah, I'm checking it now. Most viewed videos. Close to Me is third with 105,000 views.
Okay.
Fourth is actually my 1,000 subscriber special live stream, which I have no idea why that's got 70,000 views, but it does, so okay. Then it's Cool Friends, then Long Live the New Fresh, then Annihilate, then Unlocked, and then the rest are all sub 20,000.
So it was Dance of the Incognizant. That was the
Dance of the Incognizant has how many?
It has 1.2K.
Yeah, that's got to be one of the lowest.
I was trying to find the one with that was your subscriber special, but it doesn't say in the name, so.
I believe Yokoman's Stage is the least viewed one. It's only got 883 views.
883.
Then again, it's my least favourite level, so
what about
I'm not complaining.
What about Vindicate Me No Dash S rank?
That's not an animation glitch video, so it doesn't really count.
Oh, okay, so, but it does have a lower view count.
Yeah, it does. That was the video before I started uploading the animation glitch.
How do you find this many animation glitches?
I actually randomly found it. It was completely random. I had no idea.
So each and every single one of these are the same animation glitch, or different ones in different variations of levels?
The animation glitch affects every level except the Art of War, which is why there is no The Art of War animation glitch video.
Okay.
But every time you play it, it's going to be exactly the same except for the randomness that the level normally has.
Okay. Because, like, I didn't, like, when I first watched New Game, I'm like, what is the glitch here? And then I watched the actual version of New Game, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's very different.
Yeah. Like, you wouldn't, like, my mind was like, okay, so this is a build-up. Which, in a sense...
Some of them, you can barely tell that it's actually a glitch. But then you got stuff like Commando Steve, where the fire at the the fire at the right never goes away. And then you got... what's another good example? Kronos is almost unchanged, except that everything moves at half the speed.
Okay. That is...
And one of the hardest ones to tell is First Crush. But at one point there are actually 3 lasers that hit near the start. Those lasers are not there in the glitch. It's a completely minimal change, you can barely tell. But it's there, so I uploaded it anyway.
So, which one was first... Which one was that one?
First Crush has, if I can find it... Where is it? Where on earth is it?
I don't know.
Somewhere.
Oh, okay, it's the latest one right past Mortal Kombat. It has 5.6k views 4 months ago.
Oh, 5.6k, so it's actually one of the more popular ones. Yeah, I found it.
Yeah, it's right after your 1k subscriber. Yeah.
I'm looking at them in the order of most viewed, so it's mixed in with a bunch of random other videos, like from Dancing Line,
Okay.
and a couple of my other random live streams that I did.
I don't have that capability, so...
I'm in the YouTube Creator Studio app, so...
Okay. Okay, that makes sense why it's like that, rather than... Because, like, my YouTube Creator Studio, for some reason I was trying to click, to go to the original, but it went to beta, and I'm just like, no, stop it. So now I have to manually set it back to classic.
Right.
Which I do not like.
One of the most interesting animation glitches is height, and I mean, the thumbnail looks like a way too many-legged spider.
Hype. Okay. So it looks way too many like spider? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Which it does, for me anyway.
Yeah, I can see
But
it. Looks like my band concert.
I'm currently... I can tell how it's managed to do that, but I'm not entirely sure why they just kept going like they did. But it was insane, and it was affected, so of course I uploaded it. Another really interesting one is of course Close to Me, where the guy doesn't get bigger, and as such causes the rest of the level to play out smaller. But of course there's that one point where you have pretty much nowhere to go.
I've actually never seen this one.
Close to Me is actually the longest level in the game, I believe.
Close to Me is?
Yeah. It's also the 5th boss in the story mode.
What the heck? Okay, that is extremely confusing. There's so much going on that I can't tell what the glitch is.
For what level?
For, hype.
You'll see it eventually. When it happens, you'll definitely know it. Some of the glitches aren't as obvious, but some of them are.
Okay, so I just
For
finished the
example-
video. For example...
It's when the lines are going everywhere. That's the
Okay.
glitch. It's not supposed to do that.
Okay. Yeah, it
Like
might
when
be-
they originally... You know when the lines originally come out?
Yeah.
They come out for about half a second and then they go straight back in the normal level. But in the animation glitch, they just keep going and then start bouncing around.
That is... Okay. Because, like, once again, like, this is my first time registering this because I've never really shown much of the game. I've never had much contact with it, so I'm just like, okay, I don't know what's wrong here. But for people who's been playing and understand how the levels possibly work, Unlike me, they'd probably be able to pick that up in a second.
Yeah. But even for experienced players, some of them aren't that obvious. For example, First Crush, when it's just those lasers that are gone. Sevcon is a similar situation where the only thing that's changed is a few missing lasers.
Okay. So,
But then, if you watch Final Boss, you tell that something is very wrong. Whether you've seen the game or not, something's definitely wrong.
I'm gonna try looking at Final Boss to see if I can... Well, the thumbnail definitely looks like it.
Greetings, friends.
A lot of people would look at the thumbnail and assume that the video's clickbait. One would assume incorrectly. It's completely real. That is exactly what happens.
I'm actually gonna full screen this.
Final Boss is personally my favourite boss.
So,
I think you can tell something's wrong now.
Yeah, I can already see... That looks like a Toho project. Except like on steroids.
It is not supposed to do that. Normally, you know how times the screen auto-scrolls in one direction and you have to keep up.
Yeah.
In that point, it's supposed to be going up so fast that you have to dash to keep up with it and the fire just stays to the bottom. But the auto-scroll is not working, so the fire does what it normally does if it's not auto-scrolling, and that happens.
So, did you just like put on no fail on or something for this mission, or no?
That's actually, believe it or not, part of the glitch itself.
Really?
Like, there's no way... Yeah, there's no way to turn invincibility on normally, as far as I know. Could have been added in the last update or something. In the animation glitch, you add...
Okay. What?
When the boss actually fires the lasers, they're supposed to immediately disappear because, you know, they're basically like quick fire, right?
Yeah.
But in the animation glitch, they stay throughout the level and cause lag.
I've noticed that it's causing lag to my computer. Slightly, but that is...
That is why it's actually, as far as I know, not patched.
It's not.
Because I thought it was patched, so I updated all the titles. Less than 12 hours later, one of my friends told me that they'd found the animation glitch again. It was still there. And of course, me, being the lazy fucker I was, couldn't be bothered changing them back again.
I actually understand that. Then again, there's also me changing the name of a live stream like 5 times during the stream.
At this point, I genuinely have no idea whether or not the animation glitch is still in the game.
Okay.
The last report I got of it was about 2 months ago.
Oh wow. I do need to check if that live stream was up properly.
But yeah, Final Boss and the absolute craziness that has is pretty much the reason my channel is as popular as it is now. Even though it has... What was that?
Oh, I said I guarantee it.
Yeah. Even if it's not my most popular video, I still credit this video for my channel's growth.
Well, there's really no way you can. Like, there's no possible way you can't, anyway. Because that is insane.
I mean, even if you look at the like counts, it's way ahead than New Game. Like, New Game has 1,233. Final Boss has 2,345. And then, in comments, again, it's way ahead. Of course, first place is Final Boss with 1,497 comments. Second place is actually close to me with 678.
Oh, wow.
And third place is actually Long Live the New Fresh with 348. And then fourth, you'll find 10 minutes of lycanthropy wiggling, which is not even an animation glitch video. That's got 345 comments. And then, in fifth, there you have New Game on 312. So, New Game is only winning on views. It's not winning in anything else.
Even though you still... The description of it.
Technically, in views, it is number one. But in everything else, Final Boss still rules the likes and the comment.
And you published this... Actually, hold on. November 20th, 2018. What did I upload that day? I'm trying to figure out, because I did upload a video that day. That was 4 months ago. Yes.
Overall, my channel has gained roughly, well, I don't know how many views it's gained since the animation glitch started. I can hear myself.
Oh, you can? It could just be my headset messing up somehow. Okay.
I think if I look in the last 1 year, then that'll pretty much give me an accurate representation of how many views I've been gaining since the animation glitch started.
Probably, because another ironic thing is you posted that right by my SCP and 7UJUH video. Literally split in the
But
middle.
yeah, since the animation glitch started, the roughly 6 to 7 months before that were pretty much devoid of views, like only a few thousand total.
Okay.
So from that, I can pretty much determine how many views that the animation glitch has brought in total. And according to the statistics, overall views for the last year is at 890,603.
Which is insane.
I'm still in shock at how far I've come since then.
I'm still in shock over 33 subscribers in 3 days. I can't even imagine what you're going through. Technically 4 days now. But
when
yeah.
it comes to views, the most successful day for my channel in history is the 25th of November 2018.
25th of November 2018. The day my
And
son
on that
YouTube
day,
came out.
I gained 29,690 views.
So 20th still. Which one was the? Was that one Cascade or?
That's how many views I gained during that one day
I know,
on
I'm trying.
all videos.
Oh, on all of the. Okay.
Yeah.
That is insane.
I know. The following day was just a little bit less, like 27,000. And those are my most common, my most viewed videos overall.
So the animation glitches are.
I think I'm getting tired and my words are getting mixed up.
Yeah, I understand. We should probably head off now, but thank you for joining me on this. Even the Twitch live stream we did a little while ago. It'll be posted
Yeah,
sometime on YouTube.
even though I don't use Twitch, but it's definitely something that I definitely enjoy doing with you.
Yeah, like you're a fun guy to stream with.
Actually, YouTube thing. I should probably start YouTube live streaming again at some point. First of all, I need a microphone.
Yeah, that is a slight issue. I mean, I could send you
Yeah.
my Onyx i5, but I don't know if you want one. But or if you have the ports for it. I have the phantom power generator and stuff like that, so
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure at the moment.
yeah, it just depends on what you want to do, man. But
Yeah. I definitely want to start live streaming. I just don't exactly have the means to do so.
yeah, which is understandable. I didn't
Well-
get the means to do so till recently.
I technically do have the means to do so, but if I want to talk during it, then I don't.
Well, what you could do is you could live stream within a live stream.
Now I'm confused.
I don't know, but oh, what I was talking about, like, it was like you could play the live stream audio and live stream the game you're playing, which would make no sense whatsoever because instead of 11 seconds of delay, you got 26. Math doesn't add
Or
up, but
500.
yeah. Oh god. Especially with YouTube.
Yeah. I believe the largest amount of latency I've had in my live streams has been 3 minutes.
Oh wow.
But at some points it's been down to like 5 seconds.
Yeah, mine isn't usually too bad. It's about maybe 15 seconds of stream delay. But other than that, like, it could be lag or just really crappy internet on my part. I've never really had too
Mine
bad
would
stream delay.
definitely be bad internet because my bedroom is actually the furthest room away from the router.
Okay, that makes sense because mine is just right outside of my door. Which,
I've got a Wi-Fi extender, and that's literally in my room, but
but that, yeah, I know
that
how,
doesn't really help.
I know how those can be. They help slightly, but not much.
They just help extend the signal they reach, but since it's in the room that's furthest away from the router in the first place, the signal they receive isn't that great. Therefore,
Yeah.
the signal that they send is going to be not that great.
So like if you have like the router somewhere, I'd suggest like putting it halfway, because then there's less distance to travel between
I-
both of them.
Would probably try and do that, but I'm not sure where a suitable location would be,
Okay.
because my house layout isn't exactly that great for it.
I don't know what your house layout is because, once again, you're in Europe, I'm here.
Every house layout is different, even here.
Yeah, like I definitely had a feeling on that. Different countries have different what's the word? Structural layouts, and like even mine, like it's a really good
pretty
layout
much.
to have, like, because I don't know if you've ever seen my house or not, but like the layout is basically like two houses put together.
I'm also in a semi-detached.
And so, like, it's kind of a really weird situation. But I deal with it. Alright, well, I better get off. I'm starting to get exhausted again because live streams and then immediately doing an hour-long recording.
Yeah.
Alright, so, yeah, go ahead.
See ya.
Alright, thank you for joining me. This is Blade23445 here, interviewing basically izzy1794.
1794.
1794, okay. I'm sorry, I am exhausted. This is izzy1794, now that I actually got the name. I will have the Discord link to her channel down in the description below, and if you would like to do anything to support either of us, you can even join us on Twitch occasionally. I've been doing a single
Doing
live
random things together.
pretty much. We've been
Breaking
doing.
games.
Oh god, that's for. I might upload this first and then the game second, just to like tease them. Cause yeah, that's gonna be really funny. That should be my April Fool's joke. Okay. Alright, well, thank you for joining me. Also, one thing before I go, I am doing a Hearthstone giveaway on my channel. If anyone is interested, I don't know how many people actually are, but I don't need this. I don't know many people who do need this, but it gives you a free deck and a free play game, basically, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the card itself yet. I know what I'm going to do with the code for the card, but the card itself I have yet to discuss and figure out. But other than that, we know who, like, we're doing a competition, and by the end, it'll be there. The competition, just so that way everyone can get notified about it, will be on, gosh, I'm tired. It'll be on April 29th when I actually...
That's my brother's birthday.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Watch him be the winner. That'd be hilarious.
He'll probably have no interest.
Probably. But, yeah, April 29th, if not then, a little bit later. It'll be somewhere around there. Like, either there or maybe a few days later. It just depends on circumstances lately because randomness happens. And I will see all of you guys in the next video. See you later, guys.